Hi YouTubers, so I'm going to do some ASMR book reading, so I will do a few chapters of this each video, so let's see how many chapters we can read today. If I don't finish it all this video, then I'll make a part 2. So let's get started. Okay. This one's Goosebumps, and it is Welcome to Wonderland. So growing up, I loved Goosebumps, and it's actually on Netflix. If anybody's got it and interested in reading it. Chapter 1. As we entered the gates to Orland, we had no idea that in less an hour we would all be lying in our coffins. I'm the calm one in the Morse family, everyone says. They say you are the calm one, and I'm trying to tell the story calmly. But believe me, there's no way. We had never planned to go to Orland. In fact, we never heard of it. The 5 of us were squeezed in Dad's car, Dad's little Toyota, on our way to spend the day at Zoo Gardens theme park. Dad had messed up and left the map at home, but Mom said the park should be real easy to find. When we got close to the park, Mom said there would be lots of signs to direct us, but so far we hadn't seen a single sign. Dad was driving and Mom beside him in the front. I was squeezed in the back with my little brother Luke, who is 10, and Luke's friend Clay. It wasn't the best place to be. My brother can not sit still for a second, especially in the car. He just has too much energy, and he's totally goofy. The longer we drove, the more restless Luke became. He tried wrestling with Clay, but there really wasn't room. Then he tried arm wrestling with him, and 2 of them kept bumping me until I lost my temper. Started shouting them to stop. Why don't you 3 play alphabets? Mom suggested. From the front, look at the window for letters. There aren't any. Luke replied, there aren't any signs. There isn't anything to look at, Clay grumbled. He was right. We were driving past flat, sandy fields. There was a few scratchy trees here and there. The rest was all desert. I'm going to take this turn off, Dad announced. He took off his Chicago Cubs cap and scratched his thin bald hair. Have I already taken this turn off? Dad is the only blonde in the family, Mom. Luke and I all have straight black hair and blue eyes. In fact, Dad doesn't look as if he belongs in the same family. The 3 of us are tall, thin, and very fair skinned, and Dad is short, kind of chubby with a round face that's almost always pink. I tease him all the time because I think he looks a lot more like a wrestler than a bank manager, which he is. I'm pretty sure we've already been here, Dad said unhappily. It's hard to tell, it's all desert, Mom replied, gazing out our window. Very helpfully, Dad muttered. How can I be helpful, Mom shot back. You're the one who left the map in the kitchen table. I thought you packed it, Dad grumbled. Why should it be my job to pack the map? Mom cried. Break it up, you two, I interrupted. Once they start fighting, they never stop. It's always best to interrupt them quickly before they really get into it. I'm the mad pitcher looked cried. He let out a gruesome horror movie laugh and started pinching Clay's ribs and arms. I hate Luke's mad pincher routine. More than anything, I was so glad that Clay was sitting in the middle, next to Luke and not me. Usually the only way to stop Luke's pinching is to slug him. Clay started smirching and laughing. He thinks everything Luke does is a riot. He laughs at all of my brother's stupid jokes and stunts. I think that's why Luke likes Clay so much. The two of them began pitching each other. Then Luke shoved Clay into me. Give me a break, I cried. I shoved Clay back. I know I shouldn't have, but it was really getting hot in the car and we've been driving for hours. And what was I supposed to do? Lazy boys, chill out back there, Dad cried. Nobody says chill out anymore, I told him, calmly and quietly. For some reason that made him go berserk. He started yelling and his face got bright red. I knew he wasn't mad at me, he was mad because he couldn't find Sue Goddard's theme park. Everybody takes a deep breath. Be silent, Mom suggested. Ow, stop pitching me, Clay screamed. He gave Luke a hard shove. You stop pitching me, my brother smirked, shoving him back. Boys can really be animals. Hey, look, sign ahead. Mom pointed as a large green sign came into view. Luke and Clay stopped fighting. Dad leaned forward over the steering wheel, squinting through the windshield. Does it say where the park is? Luke demanded. Does it say where we are? Clay asked. The words on the sign came into view as we drove past it. It said, "Sign permanent." We all let out a disappointing groans. The mad pincher returned. Luke cried. He gave Clay a hard pinch on the arm. Luke never knows when to quit. This road isn't going anywhere, Dad said, squalling. I will have to turn around and get back on the highway if I can find it. I think you should ask someone for directions, Mom suggested. Ask someone? Ask someone? Dad exploded. Do you see anyone I can ask? His face was bright red again. He drove with one hand so he can use his other hand to shake a fist. I meant if we see a gas station, Mom murmured. A gas station, Dad screamed. I don't even see a tree. Dad was right. I stared out the window and saw nothing but black sand on both sides of the road. I beamed down on it, making it glim. The sand was so bright it nearly looked like snow. I meant to go north, Dad murmured. The desert is south. We must have gone south. You better turn around, Mom urged. Are we lost? Clay asked. I would hear some fear in his voice. Clay isn't the bravest kid in the world. In fact, he is pretty easy to scare. Once I creeped up behind him in our backyard at night and whispered his name, and he almost dropped out of his shoes. Dad, are we lost? Luke repeated the question. Yeah, we're lost, Dad replied quietly, hopelessly lost. Clay let out a soft cry and slumped in the seat. He looked a little like a balloon deflated. Don't tell him that, Mom cried sharply. What should I tell him? Dad snapped back. We're nowhere near Sue Gardens. We're nowhere near civilization, near people. We're in the desert, going nowhere. Just turn around. I'm sure we'll find someone we ask. Mom said softly, and stop being so dramatic. We're all going to die in the desert, Luke said, with a gruesome grin on his face, and buzzards will pick out our eyeballs and eat our flesh. My brother has a great sense of humor, doesn't he? You can't imagine what it's like having to live with a total ghoul. Look, stop scaring, Clay, Mom said, turning in her seat and glared at Luke. I'm not scared, Clay insisted, but he looked scared. His round face was kind of pale, and his eyes were blinking a lot behind his glasses. With his short, feathery blonde hair and round eyeglasses, Clay looked a lot like a frightened owl. Murmuring to himself, Dad slowed the car to a stop. Then he turned around, and we headed back in the direction we came. Great vacation, he said through the clenched teeth. It's still early, Mom told him, shaking her watch. The late morning sun was nearly straight overhead. I could feel its warmth on my face through the open sunroof. We drove for nearly half an hour. Luke wanted to play 20 questions or geographic with Clay, but Clay only said no. He just stared out the window, watching the desert roll by. Every few minutes he asked, "Are you still lost?" "Pretty lost," my dad would reply unhappily. "We're okay," Mom kept reassuring us as we drove. The scraggly trees reappeared, then often while the sand gave way to darker fields dotted with trees and low scrubs. I sat sadly with my hands collapsed in my lap, staring at the window. I wasn't really scared or worried, but I wished we would at least see a gas station or store on one other human being. "I'm getting hungry," Luke gasped. "Is it lunchtime?" With a long sigh that sounded like air escaping from a tire, Dad pulled the car to the side of the road. He reached across Mom in the glove compartment. "There got to be some kind of map in there," he said. Nope. Already look, Mom told him. As they started to argue, I raised my eyes to open sunroof and both my head. Oh, I let out a cry as I saw a hideous monster staring down at me, lowering its enormous hand, about to crush the car. Chapter 2. And this is on page 9. I opened my mouth to scream, but no sound came out. The monster glared down at me through the sunroof. It was as tall as a building. I realized its red eyes glowed with evil, and its mouth twisted in hungry grin. Dad, I finally managed to stammer. Dad was bent over, fumbling through the papers in the glove compartment. Well, I heard Luke cry. I turned and saw the Luke was staring at it too, his blue eyes wide with fright. "Dad! Mom!" My heart pounded so hard I thought my chest might explode. "Lizzie, what is it?" Mom asked me. The monster lowered his hand over us, its mouth open wide, ready to swallow the whole car. And then Luke started to laugh. "Well, cool," he cried. And I realized at the same time that the monster wasn't alive. He was a mechanical figure of a giant billboard display. Ducking my head to get a better view through the side window, I saw that Dad was pulled the car up right beside the billboard. My parents were so busy arguing about maps, they haven't even noticed it. I stared up at the red-hot monster. It lowered its head and opened its jaws. Then the jaws snapped shut. The enormous head slid back up. It looked so real, Clay explained, staring at it. Didn't fool me, I lied. I wasn't going to admit that I nearly leapt out through the sunroof. I'm supposed to be the calm one after all. I rolled down the window and stuck my head out to read the billboard in front of the mechanical monster. In huge red letters it said, "Welcome to Horrorland, where nightmares come to life." There was a dark red-yellow arrow in the upper left-hand corner with the words 1 mile. "Can we go there?" Luke demanded eagerly. We leaned forward on the grabbed the back of Dad's seat with both hands. "Can we, Dad? How about it?" "It looks kind of scary," Clay said softly. Dad slumped on the glove compartment shop with a sigh. He was giving up on the map idea. Luke stopped pulling my seat. He snapped to sit back. "Can we go to Horrorland?" Luke demanded. "Horrorland? What's Horrorland?" Mom demanded. "Never heard of it," Dad muttered. "It's only a mile from here," Luke played. "It looks great." The monster lowered its head over the car, staring in through the sunroof. Then it raised its head again. "I don't think so," Mom said, staring out the huge billboard. "Zoo Gardens is such a wonderful park. Horrorland doesn't look very nice." "It looks great," Luke insisted, pulling up Dad's seat back again. "It looks really excellent." Luke sat back. Dad pleaded. "Let's go," I urged. "We're never going to find gardens." Mom hesitated, chewing her lower lip. "I don't know," she said fretfully. "Some of these places aren't safe." "It'll be safe," Luke declared. "It'll be very safe." "Look, sit back," Dad growled. "Can we go?" Luke demanded, ignoring Dad's request. "Can we go?" "It can't be fun," Clay said quietly. "Let's give it a try," I urged them. "If we hate it, we can always leave." Page 12. Dad rubbed his chin. He sighed. "Well, I guess it would be better than sitting here in the middle of nowhere, arguing all day." "Yay!" Luke screamed. Luke and I reached over Clay to slap each other. A high-five. Horrorland sounded like a pretty place to me. Pretty cool place to me. I love scary rats. If the rats are as scary as the monster, I said, pointing at the billboard, "this park will be awesome." "You don't think it's too scary, do you?" Clay asked. I saw that he had his hands clasped tightly on his lap, and he had that frightened look on his face. "No, it won't be too scary," I told him. "Oh wow, I was wrong. I can't believe someone would build a big theme park out in the wilderness," Dad declared. We were driving through what seemed like an endless forest. Tall old trees leaned over the two-lane road, nearly blocking out the late morning sun. "Maybe they haven't built the park yet," Mom suggested. "Maybe they're going to clear out these trees and build the park here." All three of us in the back seat were hoping Mom was wrong. And she was. The road curved sharply, and as we came out of the curve, we saw the tall gates to the park straight up ahead, behind a tall purple fence. Horrorland seemed to stretch for miles. Leaning forward to my seat, I could see the tops of the rats and strange, colorful buildings as we drove across the enormous parking lot. Eerie chords of organ music I faded the car. Yay, this looks great. Look, exclaimed Clay, and I enthusiastically agreed. I couldn't wait to get out of the car and see everything. The parking lot is nearly empty, Dad said, glancing uneasily at Mom. This means we won't have to wait in long for lunch, I quickly exclaimed. I think Lizzie's excited about this place, Mom committed, smiling. Me too, look, cried. He pinched Clay enthusiastically on the shoulder. Look always has to be pitching or punching somebody. We crossed the wide parking lot. I saw a few cars parked near the front gate. At the far side of the lot stood a row of purple and green buses with the word Horrorland across the side. As we rode closer, I got a good look at the front gate. The same monster we had seen behind the billboard rose up behind a big purple and green sign over the gate. The sign reads, "The Horrorland Horrors welcomes you to Horrorland." I don't get that sign, Mom says. What? The Horrorland Horrors? We'll find out, I exclaimed happily. The some eerie organ music floated heavily over the parking lot. Dad pulled into a space in an empty lot aisle to the right of the front gate. Looking up, pushed open the back door before the car had even stopped. Let's go, I cried. But Clay and I started trotting towards the gate. As I ran, I started up at the green monster over the sun. This one didn't move its head like the billboard monster, but it looked very real. I glanced back and saw Mom and Dad were hurrying to catch up with us. This is gonna be way cool, I exclaimed. And then I gasped as the deafening explosion made the sound shake, and I started back in horror as our car burst apart, exploding to a million pieces. Okay, so that was 14 pages. Barely put a dent in the book. So, let's see here. I think I might read chapter 3 since it's 5 pages. It took me a long while to stop screaming. Finally, I swallowed hard, choking back my cries. We all stared in shock. Small chunks of twisted metal and a few burning ciders were all that was left of our car. Ow! Was all Dad managed to say. I don't believe it, I screamed. Thank goodness we were all out of the car, Mom cried. She gathered us up in a big hug. Thank goodness we're all okay. Luke and Clay still hadn't uttered a sound. They stood wide-eyed, staring at the spot where the car had stood. My car, Dad choked out in horrified whispers. My car. How? We're saved, Mom murmured. We're all safe. What a terrifying explosion. I can't get the sound out of my ears. I've got to call the police, Dad sputtered. He began trotting to the gate, shaking his head, wondering to himself, how could the car just blow up like that, dear? Mom asked, hurrying up to him. What would make it do that? How should I know? Dad snapped angrily. I didn't get it. I really don't. And now, what are we going to do? He sounded really panicked. I didn't blame him. The explosion was really scary. Now I realized that we could have all been inside the car when it ran off. I had cold chills down my back. Maybe there was a rental car place we all called, Mom suggested. Mom is like me, calm in any emergency. We followed Dad as he went running up to the ticket booth. At the entrance, a green monster stood in the booth. He had burgeoning yellow eyes and dark horns curled over his head. It was really great costume. Welcome to Horrorland, he said in a gruff, low voice. A loud stab of organ music rose up from inside the ticket booth. I am a horror all of the horrors. I hope you have a scary day. My car, Dad cried earnestly. There was an explosion. I need a phone. I'm sorry, sir. No phones. The guy in the monster costume replied. Dad's face was bright red again. His forehead was drenched with sweat. But I need a phone right away, Dad insisted, glaring angry at the green monster. My car exploded. We're stuck here. We take care of you, the horror replied, lowering his grief voice nearly to a whisper. You know what? Dad cried. We need a car. I need to get to a phone. Don't you understand? No phones, Monster replied. But please, sir, allow us to take care of you, I promise. We will take care of everything. Don't let this spoil your visit to Horrorland. Spoil my visit? Dash shrieked, his voice growling ever redder. But my car. A loud stab of organ music made me jump. The creepy music made me feel as though we're actually in a horror movie. We will take care of you, I promise, the horror said. A strange smile crossed his face. His yellow eyes lit up. Please enjoy your stay. And do not worry about the transportation. The horrors and we see that you are properly taken care of. But Dad spluttered. The horror gestures toward the pocket. Please enter as our guest. Free admission. I apologize for your car, but please don't worry. I promise you will have no need to worry about your car. Dad turned back to us, sweat dripping down his forehead. I could see that he was really upset. I cannot enjoy amusement park now, he said. I can't believe this happened. I really can't. We got to get a car somehow, and oh please, Dad, look, cried. Please, can't we just go inside? He said he'll take care of it for us, just for a little while. I joined my brother, pleading. We've had such a long drive, Mom told Dad. Just going for a short while, let them blow off some steam. Dad thought about it, frowning hard. Okay. Just for a little while, he agreed finally. The organ music grew louder as we stepped through the gate. Wow, look at this place, I cried. It really is like being in a horror movie. We were standing in a brown cobbled street. Strange dark cottages tilt up on both sides of the street. Tall trees along the street nearly blocked out the sunlight. Air carried a chill. Low house like werewolves floated out from the cottages. Cool. Look, declared. A sign proclaimed, Welcome to Werewolf Village. Do not feed the werewolves if you can help it. The frowning howls grew louder. Looking out loud at the sign, I saw a green monster, one of the horrors staring out at us through the dark window in the cottage across the narrow street. Another horror walked past, carrying a very real-looking human head. He grabs it by its long blonde hair and bounced it up and down sort of like a yo-yo as he walked. Cool look, proclaimed again. It seemed to be his word of the day. While walking along the cobble street, the sound of our thudding sneakers echoed off the college walls. Oh, we all let out cries of surprise. As long the great wolf ran in front of us. It disappeared around the side of the college before we really got a good look at it. Was that a real wolf? Clay asked, his voice shaking. Of course not, I told him. He was probably a dog, or else he would be mechanical. Well, they've certainly kept this part clean, Mom said, trying to sound cheerful. There isn't a piece of trash or dirt anywhere. Of course, it isn't very crowded. Dad lingered behind. I've got to find a phone, he said fretfully. I can't enjoy this until I know we have a way to get home. But dear, Mom started. There's got to be a phone somewhere, Dad interrupted. Go on without me. No, I'll come with you, Mom said. You're in such a French state you need me to make the calls for you. The kids will have a better time without us hanging around anyway. Leave them, Dad cried. You mean you let them go on their own? Of course, Mom said, hurrying back to him. They'll be perfectly fine. This place looked like a very nice place. What could happen? What could happen? With those words, Mom and Dad rushed off to find a phone. Meet back here, Mom called to us. Look, Clay and I were suddenly on our own. I turned to watch Mom and Dad hurry away. I turned back in time to see a gray roof edging from behind the college. It lowered its head and then at a rumbling, warning growl. All three of us froze as we realized it's hungry. Red eyes were locked on us. So, in the next video, I would more likely start on chapter 4 and wait a few chapters. So, if you enjoy me reading stuff like this, then I would probably do a little more. So, I will let you all go now and I'll get me something to eat since it's kind of middle of the day. So, see you all later.